Tonight's mic drop is for all you parents out there who are currently raising a teenager, will at some point be raising a teenager, that's me, or has already raised a teenager. It's also for anybody who used to be a teenager, is a teenager, or is going to be a teenager. So it's for everybody. And it'll be answering a question that parents of teens have been asking themselves and the air around them for generations. Is this child listening to me? Every parent has been through it. You call your teen's name or ask them a question, and they just flat out ignore you. You ask it a little louder, no response. You try again, no response. Now you're mad, so you run up on them and hit them with a, "Hey, you hear me talking to you?" Well, actually, they probably didn't. And now we have scientific data to prove it. For real. A new study undertaken by Stanford University has proven that the teen brain is wired to move away from listening to the familiar sounds of mom and dad so it can focus on unfamiliar voices. Think about all the times one of your folks called you when you were a teenager and you just sat there blissfully unaware, playing PlayStation, reading a book, or in my case, not doing anything at all. You could just be staring off into space, and the next thing you know, they were right up next to you with steam coming out of their ears talking about, "Don't you hear me talking to you?" They didn't. The study shows us that before the age of about 13, activity in a child's brain increases when they hear their mother's voice, meaning they're paying more attention to them, which makes sense. Who knows how many forks would be going into light sockets or roofs getting jumped off if they weren't. But after that age, the opposite happens. Teenagers' brain becomes sensitive and attracted to unfamiliar voices, which, again, makes sense. They're learning to become independent, which means they grow to rely less on their parents and more on the stimuli coming from the rest of the world. I know this is hard for a lot of you parents to hear, but this is the way. It's science, baby. Those kids are getting older just like we all did. They have other things to focus on. They've got voices other than yours that they need to hear. Teachers, mentors, coaches, uncles, aunts, the brothers in the barbershop, and they're listening to them. So how about you do this? Rather than getting mad at the kids, why don't you try surrounding them with some positive voices? That way you know that while they may be ignoring you, they're still getting some good information. Now, as far as cleaning their room or washing those dishes like you said, well, I don't know what to tell you. But I do know that they didn't hear you the first, second, or third time, so maybe try a fourth. Oh, and one more thing. This only applies to the teen years. So ladies, your partner is actually ignoring you. And fellas, you already know yours has selective hearing, and science has nothing to do with either. All right, just before we end the show, we want to feature a comment which was sent in to us. We do this because we love seeing your feedback. Now, today's is a response to our greatest hit about these Metro seats being declared the best ones that you can happen to sit on, the GOAT, if you will. My man AP, shout out to AP from 980, frequent caller. AP, the Wave Commander, writes, the VIP area, the boom boom room of seats, the kissing booth with your junior high sweetheart. LOL. Wow. Well, I, for one, can't speak to that because it was pretty rough in those days when I was riding the Metro in high school. Let's just say that. By the way, Surface Noise happens to tweet, except it's most likely to be used as a late night in-car bathroom. So there you have it. There you have it. Two of nature's necessary functions happen to be going down in the same place, which means you take those seats at your own peril. But a lot of you guys had a lot of things to say, and most of you did agree that those are, in fact, the GOAT seats, at least if, Surface Noise didn't hit it right before you did. That's it for Open Mic. We're back the same time tomorrow. And for you, Juan Soto, it's been a long day without you, my friend.